In this video I am going to tell you how to design a minimalistic poster design for a concept. So without further waiting, let's start it. First go to file and then click on the new option, and then here we are going to select the artboard size. So width should be 8.5 here, and we are going to 8.5 should width, and then you can see the option of drop down button. Click on it and select the inches option from there, and then height should be 11, and artboard should be in portrait mode and advanced mode, RGB mode, and then 300 ppi, and then here is the size or our poster design. Then what we have to do, the next step is to draw a rectangle tool like this, and then this is, and there is another way to select the color of the box. What is it? Take a eyedropper tool and then select the second color, and that's it. This is how you can select the rectangle color. And then what is the next step is, here you can see the picture of guitar. You can take this picture from Unsplash website, and then take a pen tool and select this guitar. Only we have to only make or select the guitar with the help of pen tool. And while it is doing, this is the best way. Why we are doing this? We want only guitar picture. We don't want background image. So there is another way to do it. You can even image trace this picture, but I like this way more, because it you will use that matter as well. But here I am doing this with the help of uh, pen tool. So we have to select everything, every inch of this guitar very cleanly, otherwise we have to make some changes later. Like this, it's quite easy to do it if you know how to use pen tool. If you don't know, don't worry, I will make a video on that as well little bit in future. Okay, like this, it's almost done. It's quite easy, just we have to follow the corners of this guitar like this, and then just drag it like this. You can see it's almost done. And then what we have to do, just click on the first anchor point like this. It's done. Then select both the option and make a clipping marks like this, and then copy this picture. And then what we have to do, go to the poster design tab, and then we have to adjust the size of this little bit like this. And then make sure also, after increasing or decreasing the size of this guitar, we have to adjust the alignment of this to the horizontal. We have to adjust this horizontally only, because we have to add down in the down space. That's why we are just doing a horizontal space alignment. And then what our next step is, take a type tool and then type your text, whatever text you want to write it down. Here I want to tell my viewers or audience about the location where it's going to happen, or like this. San Diego, it's our location. And let me write it down the words first, then I will change the typeface. Whatever typeface you want to select is totally up to you, but it has to be elegant and prominent. And then what we have to do, paste it. Don't paste it in the center of it, we don't want it. Is totally up to you. And then select, here our type font is minion variable concept, concepts, and the width is medium. Hey, you can even select semi bold or bold as well. There is no hard and fast rule. And after, we have to rotate this text little bit like this, and we have to play with this text until we satisfy with this like this. And then after that, take a copy of this San Diego text, and then while we are finishing our settlement adjustment, then we have to align this into center and play with the characters like tracking, height, length. If you want to increase it, is totally up to you. I can't help you with that, but if you want to follow exact setting like mine, then you have to click on the characters panel and then follow the same. And slow down this video, you can and watch this settings. Okay, and then After adjusting this text, what we have to do, we have to take a copy of this text, or even you can take a new typeface type tool as well, and then write down the concept or whatever you want to add like this. And then let me adjust it, rotate it like this, and little bit more up and down. We have to give some space, little bit decrease the size of it more, like this. And then what our next step is, now it's time to adjust the alignment of both the text. How we can do it? Select the concert one and then press shift and then both the text. Let me tell you, select concert and both the text, and then just click on the San Diego and set into the horizontally. And then take a star tool and draw a star like this. We need two stars, small stars like this. Take a copy of it, put it here, this side, left side, and let me adjust it. Press the left option, left arrow key, and then place one into the right side of this text like this. Now you can see it looks very amazing, and it will enhance our text. Okay, and then let me adjust it, increase the size or height of this San Diego text like this. You can see it looks very good. It's totally up to you. You have to do this till the end of this text. Okay, now it's time to adjust this text little bit more, and you can align it horizontally center. Okay, then take a line tool and then you can see the option of different style of lines. You can select any of those. I have selected the third option here, and then take a copy of this design with the help of Alt key, and then take adjust it and take another copy and then just rotate it. And then what we have to do, put it in this side of this poster design. Let me decrease the size of this pencil line like this, a little bit down, and then what we have to do is another copy, take another copy and then send it to back. Okay, and then whatever next step is, take X or anything like this and change the typeface of this X, and like this. You can select anything, there is no hard and fast rule. Okay, and then put this into the space of these lines. You can see, let me show you, let me decrease the size of this line style, and then adjust it, put this X in between these two lines, these corners. Okay, corner space, like little bit decrease the opacity as well, and now this side decrease the size of this line, and then take a copy of this X, and now it's time to put this in between this space. Okay, in that space down. Now it's time to play with the arrow key. You have to adjust it with the help of down arrow key. Another copy here and another copy. Wait a minute, we have to take another copy with the help of, as I told you, Alt key like this. Yeah, this one looks totally perfect. Yeah, little bit up. Now this looks totally amazing, you can see it. Now what I'm going to do is, I'm going to take a copy of this, and then you have to tell or write it down all the options or offers available in this concept. Drinks will be available. You can take an advantage of free drinks. Games, there will be so many games, or whatever you want to add or offers, just write it down here. You can even write down the price of your ticket as well, but it will be good, just write it down. That click on this link for more info. Write it down like this. Here it is. Then we need a two line space or words. So let me write it down. You can write anything: dance party, pool, cinema, car cinema, whatever you want to include it. So you can attract. This is another way to This is the best way to attract your audience, so it has to be mentioned in your poster design. So like this, little bit more, rotate it, and then what we have to do, decrease the opacity, because our main focus is San Diego. This is a, it's important but it's not that important than our San Diego concert text. Okay, like this. And then we have to set the alignment of this, decrease the opacity or increase it. What, as I told you, these are the things you have to decide on your own self. So because everyone has different eye of, okay, like this, little bit down, adjust it. And after adjusting, there is another way we have to set the alignment of this. As I told you, whenever we make some changes or design or text, we have to set the alignment everything and then align into the horizontally center. This looks very amazing, you can see it. There is no extra things, extra elements in this design, and yet it looks very elegant and attracting. And then let me set the alignment of this, and then go to path. Now this time I want to add some uh, lines or background lines. You can see an offset path, outline, and then don't forget to go to object, path, and offset path option, and select the option value should be 0.03, and second option should be round, and that's it. You can see it. Now it's time to ungroup this. You can see there are two lines. Ungroup it, left click, ungroup it, and then select the A1. You have to little bit zoom in to see the lines of your letters, like this, like this. And then change the color of this, is up to you, whatever color you want, but it has to complement your design. Okay, and then what we have to do, we have to add a drop shadow to this guitar. How we can do it? Go to effect, stylize, and drop down option. X value should be 80%, 79%, and at the end it's up to you what value, or you have to try the different things. X value should be 0, and it has to be 0 as well. Y value should be 0, and blur should be 13 to 14 in between. Okay, and you can select any color, but color should be little bit lighter than your object, so you can see the drop shadow effect clearly. This is how why it would be better if you add the drop shadow in the end, because it will not affect your Illustrator performance. And then add the clipping marks as I always do. And that's it for now. Hope you like this video. Thanks, bye.